Leeds are not falling apart anymore because now we are successfully getting Champions League. Me and Daniel Farke has gone from arguing to being best friends in football. However, the business isn't done here. Despite an amazing front three, Leeds United fight for what they initially wanted: Premier League titles and Champions League ones. Yes, people, new season of Leeds is here. We're back, and we've got players leaving. Muller, we decided to let him go on a free, thrown immediately into the action, and I don't mind him leaving because we have this team, which we have been cooking for a long while. James Trafford can go back on the bench when he actually becomes fit. We've got players down here in the reserves. We've got a brilliant bench, and we do have Champions League football. Me and the boss went out and celebrated it before we actually got into this season, and this starting 11 is brilliant. Look at Paxiao, Romulo, Rodrigo. Brazil are loving the fact that we have just inhabited Brazilians. After the days of Rafinha, and finally his wishes are granted. Daniel Farke last season went mental with not having over 100 million, but now we're actually in the Champions League. He can have it with some expectations on his back. That's right, this season Leeds United are expected to deliver. The squad we have been building and have built looks amazing. The kits, well, I was in a little bit of a rush to make them. No Leeds Building Society sponsor anymore. JD are in town, and this, my friends, is the home kit. I'll make it up to you for having quite a mishmash one. It kind of reminds me a bit more weirdly of Brighton. The shade of yellow, but the yellow kit comes back again for season 2 or 3. I just love it. We are back reverting to the new, now old badge because we went to the old one. Ignore the players obviously in the kits because Lucas Perry again. I'm going to actually check where he's gone to. But I'm making it up to you guys with a third kit. Yes, I have figured out how to get them in the game. Goodmanson, who could potentially be on his way today, modelling our blackout. And here's Lucas Perry. I would say I'd bring him back, but hang about. We actually do need another goalkeeper. I know he's Brazilian, but I want to go elsewhere, and the manager's ringing me or texting me saying he does as well. First of all, thanking me for the money, but now he knows we need to get down to business. Joe Rodon's been an amazing servant. I've brought a lot of veteran centre-backs to the club. However, I've been speaking to my Brazilians again. They think we can get another on board, but this year's not all about world class. We just need a really decent defender. We've got cover in most positions, and I'm happy. Just get a third choice goalkeeper. Looks like the manager's happy with waiting for James Trafford. We do have double up in on the right hand side, Fisher and Sailormakers, who yes is a bit old, but he's actually played quite well and fits our system. This system being we play with wingers who are actually physical and defensive. Jack Sakomier is one of them. Sailormaker surprisingly is the other. His physicality actually does quite well. Anton Stack we just let roam. Archie Gray, he does a lot of running, but then again he gets knackered when he gets to the box. Maybe he could change to another holding, but 2 holdings is too much. And goalkeeper's fine as it is. I'm going to trust Gabbara until we do get Trafford back. The only low-rated player on our bench is Logan Rhodes, and he is not taking any roads anywhere. He's staying, and what is the age of this squad? Okay, Kim Min-jae is old. Nico Alverdi, Joe Rodon. It's also worth stating as well, Ethan Ampadu did an interview saying actually, with how well he gets on with Joe Rodon, he doesn't mind him having the armband when he's not around. And he is still around in the team, my Stu. He just knows he kind of doesn't play. The league looks like prime 2022 ball. We've got the Saints back, and now we need someone to have our goalies back. And this is actually fun because we can do a kind of Jason Steele movement. Get a third choice goalkeeper in that's definitely going to settle as being experienced and third choice. Why not go for the free agent Christian Walton, who was at Ipswich? 6'5" and doesn't cost us a penny at all. I like it. And now I was saying about Goodmanson going out, Ao Tanaka. The 2 players don't seem really unhappy. One does seem happy in Goodmanson. Maybe they stick around. That being said, however, we're bringing in a new player from Brasilia. Last season we actually did look at Marquinhos, but he was past it. And this time round, Rodrigo has a decent friend with decent pace, still 32-year-old at Bayern Munich, Eder Militao. Now I hope he's spoken to his old mate. Not had too much fun at Munich because he needs to come across to us And I'm thinking maybe swapping Nico Alvedi. Then again, he's here in real life. They can have Kim Min-jae back. Okay, and Nico Alvedi it is then. 13.8 plus him. Leeds United have a brand new Brazilian beast at the back, who for me has to be our final one, and I kind of do want to have him in the middle despite pace. Usually you have your pacey players on the outside to cover the centre mid in the middle, but here we go. Bournemouth. It's our first game on the coast. Of course he starts. I'm going to try and play in each kit today at least once with Archie Gray around to Jax. Paxiao running a bit too far forward to start off with. But Jax Akomier, we did look at another right wing or left mid, should I say, replacement for him last season. Then again, I was going to say he's kept his place easily. Then he does that. Running straight past Tariq Mehremovic, who's one of our weakest centre-backs at the moment. Grabara beating at his near post. Still, get that out. Archie Gray. Scott. It's 1-0 Bournemouth. I didn't even get to say my point about how we've been shocking at the start of seasons. And there we go. Someone go and put Joy Division on the radio. If you get that reference, you know ball. But still, we need to figure out how to play ball here. Leeds United. Paxiao looking for his angle. Almost fell to Marulo. There we go, and getting the ball back. Jax Akomier through the gap. There is Archie Gray. Wow, and a free kick for that. Oh, we can't give it to Romulo, although he does have the best free kicks as a striker. Should have been Anton Stack, but we're going to take this. Come on, Romulo. Our number 10 hits it over the bar. Agonisingly close by the Brazilian. And here we are back after half-time, hoping we put that miss right, because we can't be losing again. It was Sunderland with the smash and grab. Santiago Castro, I remember. That was a foul by Mehremovic. We're getting away with one. We let Bournemouth get away with one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's Jadon Sancho into Tuff. What a save that is. Head that out. Free header, Ivan Nilsson. How are we letting that happen? It's almost like Bournemouth when they didn't defend against Manchester City at the weekend. Okafor's on for Paxiao. I really didn't like his performance, which is unusual. And that's a ball into Rodrigo. Chase his shot. Jax Akomier into Okafor. Ari Gray or Archie Gray into Anton Stack. Rodrigo, it just gives too much ball to him. Mr. AI voice himself has took us on a journey. Gannon Doak, Adley gets his shot off. Well, here was me criticising Trafford. Kamil Grabara, can someone get some butter scraper for his gloves? Jeez. We start the season off with yet again another home defeat. Or away defeat. Felt like we're at home. The games we've been given, we've got Wolves and West Ham relegated in real life before the deadline day, which now we know we need to do business with. We've got 80 million. The position I'm actually looking at, sorry Jack Sakomia, you're good, but Gabriel Goodmanson, experienced in the Champions League, but will be sold to Wolfsburg. Now another Bundesliga link for the big whites. Leeds United are massive, doing all the business with massive clubs. Then again, they've been relegated, and the player we are going to sign from the Bundesliga, I think it is time for Nathaniel Brown. We spoke about him so much last season. This adds to a mega stack squad now, and he will just be as good as Jax. Hopefully better. And 4 weeks till a left mid. Can you remember how long it took Jax Akomier? Very long, but there he is into the team. It's really harsh on Rhodes, but he's the man to fall down further. We've got almost a fully 80 rated bench. He'll swap with Gruev when the time is right. And Mehremovic for Loic Bardet. Now, I love Mehremovic in real life, and I know Leeds fans do, but he might have to go here. Only as far as the bench, don't worry. I'm going to put him onto that right-hand side. We've brought Brown in for Champions League football, and guess what's getting announced right here? I wouldn't be surprised if the Leeds team are all gathered in a room watching the Champions League draw, because boy, oh boy, has this been a long time coming. We are going to get to ease ourselves in with a game against Slavia Prague. And I simply have to stay full strength. However, we did have the Hotel Mayhem live point come up. Completely forgot to show you, and we are in the away kit. I was thinking about the blackout one, but we'll play that in the Prem once we get closer to December when the kits merge. The yellow is more iconic, I would say, for Leeds. Here goes Romulo. We're already looking tired. Definitely down to the live point there. There's a good ball down the line, though, from Brown. We can't even stay on side with Paxiao, who, yes, I'm trying to learn the name of correctly. That's a good tackle by Brown, though. He actually seems like the only player with a bit of a spring in his step. We still should beat these, even with the tiredness in our squad. There's Brown down the corner. Brown tries to hit the back post. Rodrigo's not tall enough, but it'll fall to Stack. Corny running forward into Scheitel. He's going around the corner to Petch. No, there's just a gap there, and I thought Moses had put it in. Definitely can see the fatigue. Definitely can see this squad is tired. That's a good ball from Romulo into Rodrigo, though. Paxiao's at the back post. Weak. Wow, this team is knackered. Even some of the bench, who isn't? Ampadu I'm shoving on. Gruev, Fisher. Then again, we still should be beating them, like I say. I definitely think Farker could answer some questions. Now, it's not the first time I've said that in this save. I thought it would be a bit quicker than it has been. Anton Stack at Kolar. Chance to take the lead finally. Head that down, Romulo. He's 90 rated now. We're allowing them to juggle it in their own box. Ampadu around the corner. Ilya Gruev. He's definitely had to wait his chance to play, and he plays in the Champions League. Makes sense of that one. Through the middle again. Gruev. He's linking up play. He's playing very well at the start of this second half. Fisher isn't. They're the team with the two better chances. Militao. Oh, it's dodgy play. Anton Stack's on a yellow card. Can't lose any players for the Champions League. We don't get red cards anyway in games in the Prem. Anton Stack, please. Ilya Gruev. Ilya Gruev. That's a brilliant ball through from the Bulgarian. And Romulo, he should have hit it with his left foot, but I don't care. It is the first Champions League goal in a very long while for Leeds United. And it's surely sending them fans home happy. Ilya Gruev, though, he takes the plaudits. What a goal by Romulo. After the game, though, Daniel Farker is calm, saying we deserve the victory on the whole due to the possession. But he is going to put a complaint in about the hotel mayhem, which now sees Slavia Prague pick up a fine. And that fine is a points deduction for the Champions League. Oh man, you've got to feel a little bit bad. Game's game, Slavia Prague. If only they can recover from that, like we've recovered from that opening day defeat. It's the tasty one, people. Manchester United at Ellen Road. And they've come very tactically, bringing a kick clash. Is it another team we have to grass on here? Surely not fair. Then again, we've got a bit of blue in our shots. We can pick out players, and we hopefully are rested up, because this is a big game. They really put us off with that earlier result. And that should have been 1-0 with Romelu. Great run. I'm still yet to change as well. Brown to a left mid. Rodrigo, edge of the box. We're picking up little set-piece tactics now. Now we've got potentially the squad we could finish the save with. The players are amazing. There goes Paxiao. I'd be very much struggling to swap a player. If you had to ask me who I would swap here, maybe Selemakers. But he's played very well. And same as Brown, he's got pace more than Jax does. Oh, we need to win that header against Mainu. They're looking to break on us, but Joe Rodon, he's definitely safe in this squad. He's been sensational all save. That's a terrible foul on him, though. Anton Stack, that turn was amazing. Glued the ball to his foot. That's handball. Anton Stack, that was phenomenal. Maybe the kick clash meant Lenny Yoro couldn't see who was kicking the ball at him. Handball for me, and I got Paxiao. Not actually Romelu taking it, but Paxiao. No keeper's ever saving that. It's the player of the season from last year. It's only his first Premier League goal. Deary me, as Rodrigo Selemakers run through that gap right there. He doesn't, but he goes around town. Selemakers drilling into the box for the second time today. He did it a bit against Bournemouth, and that's why we don't need to actually replace him. A first goal for him as well. Leeds fans need to come up with a chant as well for when we do actually score more than one goal, because it isn't common, but it is now today against United. Fantastico. Now, if we make it 3-0, we might as well have forfeited, but then again, it feels like they have. Manchester United have been really poor. Agate's actually the man they've took off, though. Here goes Nathaniel Brown again. Go around the outside. Igor Paxiao. Cross that in towards Marulo. I keep saying his name different every time. It's Romelu. Romelu is what I'm going to stick with, like Romelu Lukaku, because he's got his strength. Rodrigo, he's been a bit quiet today. Eder Militao hasn't, though. Heading it down straight into Archie Gray. You know, I could let the boys go forward in the middle a little bit more. Selemakers, greedy. And now we're actually a little bit worried about other teams potentially taking Daniel Farker from us. Then again, he's messaging me. He doesn't want to speak in my office a lot, probably with the travelling. He pledges his loyalty to this club because he absolutely loves it here. Of course he does. He also states he wants to go far in every single cup competition, that including the Carabao Cup. We'll see who we've drawn next. Training injury again. It's a good job we brought Watson in, because we're losing 2 goalkeepers. Look at that, Kamil Grabara out. James Trafford out. How long's he still got? 3 days? Okay, Trafford's almost back, but he's down to an 80. If anyone's seen him do a press conference, match of the day here in England. Oh my. I'm probably the least to speak, but he needs PR training as Nathaniel Brown, left mid, 87. He fits the tactical shape. Loic Bardet, he's out for another 3 weeks. And to be fair, Grabara isn't out for too long. I think it's 3 days as well as Trafford. But for this next game, and this next game only, Walton will feature because it's the cup and I've simmed up to it. But then again, there's some league defeats in here. I've only simmed 3 days on. We've got an injury to Romulo, an injury to Rodrigo, and an injury to Nathaniel Brown. Leeds United kit crisis is real, and we're playing 4 games today already, 3 different competitions. I'm going to face off against Manchester City. Despite the changes we've been forced into, Fryan up front, I was going to go with Harry Gray, but then I decided not to. And if we can beat, with a rotated team, the Citizens, I'll be buzzing, looking for Haaland. Haaland, Mr. Leeds United. Saved by Walton, by the way. He's got to be buzzing to get a start here, especially at the Etihad as well. 3rd choice keeper, by the way. We wasn't going to buy one until the manager said last minute. Erling Haaland trying to conflict his birthplace club. I was thinking about getting Haaland or the next Haaland, but then again it just wasn't feasible. The squad's doing well, and why change Romulo up front when he's basically the next Haaland anyway with the strength he has? He got Paxiao. I still struggle to say the name, but I do not struggle to use him. That was a foul, wasn't it? Yes. This time it's Anton Stack. If he recreates real life what he did against Nottingham Forest in yellow, it's off Marmouche in the wall, and it is very close. Take this quick. Paxiao in the box. That is a brilliant ball. We keep going. Joe Rodon into Jack Sagomia. Come on, we keep going. That's a good ball. Started this second half. Paxiao, he was never offside. Leeds United, Farker. I think us two need to look into refereeing. I think I know my player of the season already, and we're only like 2 or 3 months in. Anton Stack, not put a foot wrong. Apart from the free kick, it could have done with not hitting the wall. There's Rhodes cutting inside. Fryan, when he's called upon, he could go closer, but he goes from range. He doesn't need to be any closer to Donnarumma. The B-Tech boys. I mean, when Mattia Fryan has played, he has been phenomenal. Beating United to beating City, Leeds United could do it all. Dying embers of this game, 5 added minutes. Marmouche, or not 5 added, but 5 left of this game. Someone watch the run of Haaland because we're going out to Reindeers. Moved on now to the Saudi Pro League. I can't imagine why. Money, money, as we could be in for the money if that just went through to Igor Paxiao. We're still getting it. It's Anton Stack. He knows winning that ball was crucial to us. He still falls back to Tariq Mihajlovic, wrong side of the defence, but we still trust him if we're on side here. Logan Rhodes blasts it in. We don't like settling for one anymore. No, no, no. And it's our youth player. Leeds United now look the best drilled team in the country. I'll take that, thank you very much. We're going towards our next Champions League game. Don't want to play Robbie Keane's team. I just want to keep on cooking. Playing whoever seems more important at the time. And we are in a race for the Champions League, however. I would like to accompany it, like I said, with the Premier League title. That is a very interesting top 4. But then Chelsea's alongside us. Manchester City's just 2 points behind. Same as Man United. Yeah, the league's as it should be. Arsenal in 15th. Romulo is back. He scores 1. It's genuinely what he does. And is this the Carabao Cup? No, that's the round before the quarterfinal. See, we could play that. Or we could go for revenge with Red Bull Leipzig. Why revenge, you might ask? Well, they ditched us for sponsorships. Jurgen Klopp failed to help us when we were trying to complete the signing of Nusa. There is now beef between both clubs. We had beef with Tresoldi, now we've got beef with our former helpers. And it looks like Archie Gray's definitely not playing. He's injured and suspended. This injury crisis, man, it's been horrific. We've got Walton back on the bench. Trafford injured yet again, and we are back to Tanaka and Anton Stack. No, I forgot to alter the kit. I've just clicked advance. God damn it. I really wanted to see the blackout. Come on, be in it. No, we're in the yellow still. Lucky yellow. They didn't sponsor our kits this season anyway. That's why I'm talking about it. Noosa plays for them. That's good from Selemakers away from home. Let's make sure we go into the automatic slots. Almost guarantee it if we win right here to go through. Oh, I thought that was an instant goal. It's a brilliant save. Ex-Leeds United man Elia Capriel. I think he just never made an appearance. Diving at that. Eder Militao is played in this division with Munich. Is that not handball? No, they're hoofing it away. Should have already been 1-0. It's safe to say we've got a lot of Bundesliga players. Joe Rodon, not one of them, but the man who just had the ball, the goalkeeper was. Rodrigo not as well, but Romulo in the middle has played here, and he's looking for the little angle. Rodrigo is playing well in this game. He started off very brightly. So have Leeds United. Jack Sakomier looking for the head. That's Joe Rodon. If you wanted anybody to score in the Champions League, it's the captain that's been patient here. I thought headers were impossible in this game, but I guess I'm a bit wrong. That's a brilliant leap in the middle of the box, and I'm glad it's a player that was present for when Red Bull ditched us. By the way, they haven't in real life if anyone gets angry. No, don't let Noosa score. He's put it wide. Leeds fans, sing about Noosa, please. Leeds reject, because we went for Schneidelrup. Remember him? He went a while ago as well, but it allowed us to sign Igor Paxiao, who's just been tackled easily. Rodrigo's better today. But here goes Rodrigo, start of the second half. We just need to try and get inside again. He's been really slippery as Rodrigo. No one can put a foot on him. I like our inside forwards just being allowed to run. His close control, not good enough. Weird as well, because his feet are quick. Brown obviously injured. Jack Sakomier, you've got to grow back into your role. Watch that through the middle. Isaac! Close, but Stack into Rodrigo. Anton Stack came from Hoffenheim. That is brilliant from Paxiao. He's finally woken up. And maybe Jax is actually going to be better in front of goal. Castello Lucaba, I mean. That was rather easy. Oh, that was easy by Isaac. He's got to score. Powers it. Yep. Bloody Isaac. Our goal scorer couldn't get across. Then again, that's not the fault of Joe Rodon. We got turned. I think it was Loic Barde who was a little bit tired. Then again, he's used to playing against these teams. These Bundesliga ones. Rodrigo. Less selfish maybe now. So we get Romulo involved. I can say his name correctly. Tanaka. Tanaka, get that ball back. Flick it behind. It's a brilliant flick. Anton Stack. We just need to stay on side, Selemakers. It would have been a decent passing option if you would have done. Oh, if we would have just been able to turn with Paxiao, I mean. I've linked the names together. Yandy Amande. No. What's he still doing there? Has he returned there? What a tackle. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. The referee has given it. Let's have a look. I was talking about these referees getting paid. You show your frustration, Daniel. Because that's never a penalty. He hammers these, does Isaac? He hammers them onto the post. Come on, game's there to be won. It's actually an eventful one with both teams scoring, which has been a rarity in this save. Rodrigo, he's down the line. Rodrigo, if he can just dance inside, maybe. Be selfish, Rodrigo. Be selfish. He goes for goal. And they win the ball straight back. Noosa, mark him. Joe Rodon. Might be player of the save. We're going to do that once, of course, the save is over. But we don't know when it is. And still someone could shine. Like Rodrigo. He's cutting inside. Twinkle toes. Travella. Rodrigo scores. That is surely the win wrapped up. And look what it means. The off-field rivalry. It has got the fans up for it. You stick those hands out, Rodrigo. Because that should be a win. And that should be as guaranteed a quarter-final.